So this is a very interesting situation, what it's going to do. Oh yeah, which one did he have?
He had the three performance dual, whatever.
Nice.
Speedy little.
Right,
I guess they're all fast, but
they're all fast, but that was faster.
Yeah, he had it for like 6 years maybe, and then he was kind of done. He wanted to trade it. We got a Rivian.
I love the Rivian.
You know, the 3 was really. You have to turn around here. I don't know if it shows you that.
No, it's saying I can't get out. Okay.
Yeah, you just got to turn around.
No worries.
Yeah, so it was hard for his dad and for people to get in and out of it. It's very low and small.
I had the 3 first, and I felt like I was falling in and crawling out.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
I totally understand that. Absolutely.
So then. And, you know, after a while, you have to replace the battery and all this stuff. So he just decided it was maybe a good time
to trade it in to get the Rivian.
Yes, yep, so we got some money towards the Rivian.
Did you get the S or the T?
The R1.
The R1, S or T? The truck or the SUV?
Oh, S.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm not really
I'm a little bit of an EV nerd.
Yeah.
Sorry, if it's an EV, yes. I know about it.
Yeah,
so.
The SUV, and we really love it. It's really awesome. It's probably, it feels like the nicest car we've ever driven.
Right, right.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, my only complaint about a Rivian is I don't like the headlights, but if you're inside, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. And this is the self-driver.
Yeah.
I did this once, my Eamon Griff, my nephew has a one, and I was so scared, and he sat with me, and you're like this, I just want to press the brake, and I want to, it was so, but after a few minutes, I'm like, wow, this is cool.
Yeah, it's not perfect by any means, but we're getting there. All right, buddy, you can go.
It did make a mistake. We were in LA too, so I was nervous driving around LA.
Right.
We had the GPS on, and it did like a wrong turn or something, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. This is a 4th generation computer in this car.
Okay.
We literally are on the very, very latest software 14.1.4, which just came out this week.
Okay.
We got .3 last week, and so this is my first day driving with .4. So that's what this is. This is to record the car driving.
Okay.
Is what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's this?
You're like, what's this for? But yeah, if you look at the screen here, it's recording the steering wheel, the screen, and then what's going on up here. And then I just post the videos on the internet is what I do.
That's cool. Yeah.
You know, I'm out here driving around. May as well be creating something. But yeah.
That's really neat. Yeah, it's amazing. My husband's 3 just had the whatever driving where it can kind of follow the lines.
Yeah, adaptive cruise control, basically.
Yeah. Yep. So he used that when he was like going to work in the morning and eating his yogurt bowl. And
Right. Just sitting here eating a snack while he's just chilling on.
But he had to, obviously be more. He had to touch it. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, we haven't had to touch anymore for most of this year. They took away us having to touch the steering wheel. Because this camera is monitoring my eyes to make sure I'm paying attention to the road. Okay. But yeah, we don't have to touch the steering wheel anymore. That's been really nice. Yeah. And I actually used to put the weight on. Yeah. I had the weight on my car. Oh, okay. So we would think you were touching. Oh, gotcha. And then later on, they came out with a patch that it would put up on the screen. It goes, cheat device detected, remove immediately. Oh, funny. Like not removing that cheat device. And then you would have to do a hand, so it would have the cheat device here, and then I would just do a hand touch here, and then it would be like, okay, you're touching the steering wheel. Yeah. It's, they're amazing. It's so smart. It's like, these cars are just incredible. Yeah, they're really smart. Yeah. Figure it's going to be so smart, it's going to take my job in the next 3 years. I know. I figure 3 years, and I'm out of a job. It is weird, like when you're in San Francisco or LA, you see a lot of Waymos. The Waymos, and they're everywhere in San Francisco. Like every block you see one. Like they're coming to Seattle next year. Are they? And it's weird to see someone get in a car that doesn't have somebody up front, Yeah, it is. I almost took a ride, and I was like, I'm gonna ride one, and then I just walked. But you're like, I should have went. I should have. Just for the experience of doing it. I think they started them in San Francisco. They did. Yeah. They did. So San Francisco or Phoenix. I can't remember which one of them came first, but they came really close to each other.
It's a trick. I mean, it's a good place to try something like that because San Fran is so complicated, and it's
in itself.
The hills, the crazy streets, the people. So if it's effective there,
then
if
it should
can
work
do a
anywhere.
Good job.
Right. Well, that's why I say is I'm glad they're coming to Seattle next year, is because I think with what I know of Waymo, I think they will be great in Seattle. Like I think they're going to do just fine down there.
They will.
And they're already here driving around. They're not doing it with passengers, and there is a person in the seat. Okay. But they're running around testing, you know, is it going to work or whatever. But I'm sure they're going to be here in the summer. Wow, that guy went by.
Wow, yeah.
Brave.
I know.
I'm going to go watch that footage later and see if that was legit or not. And if it wasn't legit, that'll go on YouTube too.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You can post all these things.
I post this for the car self-driving, and then I post idiot drivers from stuff like that.
Yeah. So, I remember one time, because of the cameras, we were able to, there was like a robbery at a convenience store, and my husband's Tesla was parked in the parking lot, and we were able to identify the guy running out because the Tesla got him on the cameras, right? And the police officers came to our house. It was amazing. This was years and years ago, and we were like, that is so cool. Right. Built in, you know, built in, and you're like, here you go, officer. Here's the footage. My husband's like, wait, I can look on my cameras, and I wasn't really that in tune to his car at the time to know that it was like could record. Right. And he's like, yeah, we can look at the footage, and it was the first time we had tried it. It was very
you're like,
cool.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Let's send this into the PD.
It was really neat.
That's awesome, actually.
Pretty helpful.
I was leaving a mall one day, and this lady was, she was kind of screaming and being upset because her daughter's car had gotten broken into, and then she kind of saw me, and I was walking along, and I was about to get into the Tesla, and she's like, oh, Mr. Tesla owner, blah, 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 like throwing some shade, right? Yeah. And I was like, where was your car parked? And she's like, still trying to be snotty or whatever. I'm like, ma'am, can you just tell me where your car was parked? Right. And she goes, oh, it was over there. And I go, oh, that sucks. And she goes, why? And I go, well, my car records all the time, and if I'd been able to give you the footage, I would have given it to you, but since you were so far away, she, you know,
and then she was like, oh, sorry.
Right. You know, and kill her with kindness. You know, I was, you know, just kill her with kindness, and you know, change her mind a little bit. You know, but this was like 4 years ago or something.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's really cool what they can do.
Yeah, it's coming along.
Alaska had another outage. Alaska Airlines last week had a computer glitchy problem, and they had to ground all these flights, and nobody could take off, and it lasted for like half a day, and it was
what I can't understand is Alaska still using DOS.
Yes.
And how are they having any breakdowns? Yes. DOS has been around a million years. How are they having computer glitches? I call it, I'm thinking, the more I'm thinking about it, I'm starting to turn into a conspiracy theorist that they just don't have enough people on these flights, so they want to ground them. So,
I don't know.
So it's like, what is going on, guys?
But earlier today, we're going on this trip with this soccer team right now, and earlier today I couldn't log into Alaska to see my flight or my trip or anything, and they're having another problem. And so I'm like, oh geez, I hope we can take off and everything works out okay. But
sounds like everything's flying out.
Yes, they're flying, but people can't. They have to go up to the counter to check in and get their boarding pass. It's not working on logging onto their phone.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, but we had our group travel already had our tickets in our wallet yesterday, so we're all good. But I'm just like, gosh, they've had major problems recently. Like the last month, they've had a bunch of issues.
Quite a few,
IT stuff.
And I'm like, you're on DOS. How are you having IT problems?
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember working for numerous companies that we were using DOS, and it never failed.
Yeah. I don't know. This isn't showing your drive anymore. Is it a red flashing? Does that mean the battery's dead?
Oh, no, it means it's recording.
Oh, it's recording, but I can't see it in the screen.
It goes to sleep.
Gotcha. Okay. I was just letting you know.
No. I'm actually hardlined. I plug in. If you use the battery, so this is a very interesting situation, what it's going to do, because it just barely started.
Your car slowed down, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's actually trying to stop because it just barely, part of this software is I stopped for a emergency vehicle now.
Right.
So I actually had to take over. So that's going to be a really good thing to post, is how it didn't interact correctly in that situation.
Right.
Yes, it should have slowed down, but it should have proceeded slowly. But I had to push the gas pedal to get it to go past the fire truck because it had its lights on.
Right.
And it's just barely, as of last week, it now pulls over for emergency vehicles.
Okay.
And so now it needs to figure out how to handle that situation.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I'm supposed to stop.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's what it was thinking is, oh, I'm supposed to stop. And so...
Yeah. I'm just impressed by, like, even the Waymos, how there can be so much going on in an intersection and they still...
And they know what to do.
Or they see the person crossing at the crosswalk. Or
illegally.
Or, or someone cuts right in front of them really quick and
they just stop for them.
I'm so impressed with it.
Yeah, that's why I think it's going to be really, really good in Seattle, because of exactly what you said. Because in Seattle, you very rarely hit above 25, 30 miles an hour. And because you're going so slow, and because it is an electric car, the stopping distance is instant, you know, and so it's really, I think they're going to succeed when they come to Seattle. Of course, I'm going to be butthurt because I'm going to make less money.
I know, I was going to say,
but
it will affect...
life is going on, you know.
Yeah. Griffin, did you need something from Netflix, you said?
Oh, yeah.
On my email?
I don't know that I've ever taken anybody to this airport.
Oh, really?
I've picked up.
Yeah.
I've been called in to pick up and bring people out, but I don't think I think you're my very first.
Really?
I'm dropping somebody off at this airport.
Okay. Yeah, I've started using it. Just, we live so close, and just don't want to park the car there.
Over there. Right.
There's couple years ago, there weren't as many Ubers around going to and from this airport, and now I'm able to get on there and get one. The
first time I was actually going to this airport to pick up somebody, I was like, okay, gosh, I don't know where the Uber lot is or how I'm gonna get there. I was all stressed out, and then I saw the sign that says rideshare this way, and then I pulled into the rideshare, and I'm like, why are there only 6 rideshare parking spots here? I'm like, oh, probably not a very big airport of,
No.
And then since then I found out that, the Alaska only flies a few flights out a year, and so, yeah.
Yeah. It's gotten more busy. And this airport will grow. Will be growing, so.
Here's what we need. We need to grow this airport because our other airport is already beyond max capacity, and they're like fighting over where they want to put it, and everybody wants another airport, but nobody wants it in their backyard.
Right.
And so I'm like, why are we not utilizing an already built airport?
Right. And it is going to get bigger. I think it's hard for the Mukilteo community because they want it, but they're also like, we don't want to be a Burien, where
right. We don't want to turn into Burien,
and we have homes on the water and on the bluff, and it's a beautiful place to live. Like, so if they could grow it a little bit, but be kind of like smart about
how many flights or whatever,
or what direction they're,
it's very interesting though, and I didn't notice this until I actually pay attention to it. Even in the same day, the planes change direction.
Yeah, some come in and land from that way, and
it's this way. It'll be like right now they're all flying in from the north. Yeah. And then sometimes they'll turn around and then they're coming in from the south. Yeah. And it's in the same day. All of a sudden they're all rotating and going the other way, and I'm just like, I don't know what it is, but there must be some kind of wind or something that determines which way they're coming in and out.
Maybe.
And so even in the same day they're going both directions, and so I'm like, Okay, well that just throws a monkey into the wrench of you know, which way you're coming in and out or whatever.
Because my daughter's down at school at LMU. It's right by LAX. So she's like 10 minutes from the airport, and I'm like, oh no, your school has got to be so
like
noisy.
In the flight path, basically.
But they don't fly over her school. The flight path doesn't go that way. You wouldn't even know a big airport was there.
Oh, because of how they're going around or whatever.
So they don't go over the school at all. They're far enough, and they go the opposite way. So you wouldn't even know at her school that there's an LAX right there. Right. Which is really nice. Because that wouldn't be very enjoyable. Yeah, I don't know if they should just, this will probably keep growing. It's such a cute little boutique-y airport right now.
Oh, like, no, it's so
pretty inside.
Yeah, and you get to go in and relax and just walk in and go through TSA and you're done. Yeah.
So easy.
Everybody talks about that. And they're like, I'm going to hate it when this airport becomes an airport.
I know. A lot of people have also said, like, well, maybe they could do another small airport, like out in, I don't know, Snohomish or somewhere else. You know? But they do have that place in Snohomish where they fly. They have like a little tiny, you know, people do the skydiving and the little flights in the valley there.
Yep.
So they do have
out there on below Tiger Mountain.
But I don't know if Bellingham Airport has grown much, but I flew out of there like 10 years ago.
What
it was relatively small.
What I think is they really should put it down near Olympia or something.
Yes.
Is the next
you're right.
one, you know.
So people can go that are down south can go there instead of SeaTac.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
And you know, sometimes
it should be south. That's a good point.
That's where they're talking is that you know, is that they want it south, but you know, and again, everybody's like, not in our backyard.
Right.
You know, same situation. You know, everybody knows we need another airport, but nobody wants it in their backyard.
Right. There's a lot of space though down there, somewhere off of Olympia, like that they could do one.
Right.
Lacey Tumwater.
Something like that. Right.
Okay, cool.
We made it. Easy trip.
Thank you very much.
Oh, hold on. I got to move the car.
Oh, okay.
I literally put him at the pole because I'm a great driver.
Oh, for him to get out.
Yeah. Here, let's do it like this.
Then you won't hit it.
What a great driver. This driver needs to be fired.